Do I like the idea of Bonds and Clemens being honored with the greatest honor in the history of the game? Not really, because they were scum and they were cheaters. So I don't love that idea, but I've got to be fair about it. And to me, the fairness doctrine is, if you're keeping them out because of steroids, then you can't have anybody in there that did steroids. And I think we all know there's somebody in there or multiple players that did steroids. And the commissioner that oversaw the steroid era is also in there as well in Bud Selig. So what are we doing here? What are we really doing? And I've always advised for this for Cooperstown. I think you just have to separate that era. And it's not clean, but it's the cleanest solution to me. And to me, this is why this is so problematic, is that everything's messy about this. Everything that goes into Bonds, Clemens, the steroid era is messy. What you have to do, in my estimation, to make it somewhat streamlined and clean is that you take an era, and let's just say it's 1989 through 2005, okay? Those 16 years or 20 years or something like this, and you establish a separate wall. It is apart from all of those other plaques on the wall, okay? And it is a wall of the best of that era. Now, this will include some guys that we assume are clean, like Ken Griffey Jr., like Frank Thomas, like Randy Johnson. Those guys all dominated. Pedro Martinez in that era. But maybe some of them did it. We don't know. And you've just got to say these were the best players of this era. And Bonds and Clemens are in that era. And on Bonds and Clemens' plaque, you must put in there the Mitchell investigation and the Balco investigation. And you must say these guys did this, bing, 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 bing. They were also embroiled in controversy for their supposed use of steroids. And that way, you are taking out of it this, do you put them in if they did it? Do you not put them in if they did it? Are guys already in that did it? Or guys that already did it not in? Did they just have to not pass a test or not fail a test? Like, Manny Ramirez's numbers are stupid. They're just crazy, crazy, crazy. But he failed the test, and so it's like, no, wait, can't put him in. He'll never get in. Meantime, other guys didn't fail a test, but, well, Rafael Palmeiro fails a test. No, absolutely can't put him in, can't put him in. Barry Bonds doesn't fail a test, but we know he took them because he admitted to taking the cream and the clear, which he said he thought was flaxseed oil, but turned out to be steroids. And it's like, well, he would have been a Hall of Famer before he took steroids. None of that makes sense to me.